afternoon, nerds. This is Gaming with the Side of Salt, episode 71. We have a lot to talk. Actually, we don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I have a feeling a good chunk of our stream is going to be dealing with Illegal Migrant Simulator. So, anyway,
we don't have to have a lot of subjects to have a lot to talk about.
Well,
we got
true.
lots
There's
of words,
still
man.
quite a bit out there to talk about, like Battlefield and all this other BS. But hey, how is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, a fantastic night, all that good jazz. I should probably do the things that shares this thing out into the wild.
Yes.
Real quick.
Yo, get on me for not doing that.
Yeah, well.
Oh, hey, I'm not skipping around. Awesome. I'm not, in a
Godzilla
film.
He wasn't lagging this time. He wasn't doing his Godzilla impression.
I miss Godzilla.
I think he figured out how to fix his OBS finally.
No, I just opened it after the fact.
He did everything, then opened it.
Yep.
So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Us? Me, not too bad. Not too shabby, sir. I am looking at a 3-day weekend because I am a normal office person, so I'm excited.
I have had a very mixed bag. The story I told you, but other than that,
besides the story,
I told everybody knows I got the promotion, but they messed up my first check. They got that fixed.
Oh, that's good.
So this like recent pay period that just came, I was like, "Ooh, it's shiny, good." I joined the playtest for Sonic Racing. I will say this: goodbye, Mario Kart.
I was watching him play it, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I sent you the key." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I downloaded all 7 gigs worth of it. I'm like, for a 7 gig game, this looks really damn nice. I'm not
right. Oh, and it's so much fun. You get to pick, like midway through a race, you pick what the track goes to a different world.
Yeah, like if EA had made that game would be like 128 gigs for no reason.
You're saying it's pretty well optimized then.
They're not even done optimizing it. When you start it up, they're like, "This is not the completed thing. We may optimize it further."
Nice.
Oh, at least somebody can optimize. Jeez.
No, not Air Ride. Small.
Well, it's not that they can't. It's absolutely not that they can't optimize. It's that they don't want to.
No.
Small was like Air Ride? No,
not Air Ride.
Not Air Ride.
That was trash.
Sonic Racing, which they do have the Air Ride boards in it as an option. Hey, Cat.
Hello, Cat. Welcome to the stream.
But no, that's it. The little bit I played before this is a blast. Now, for some bad news, I am probably out of the creator program.
Oh no!
Yeah, I couldn't hit those metrics, so we'll see how that's handled. It might be one of those things where I can get back in next month. I don't know. Honestly, the metrics were a little difficult.
Yeah,
for me,
it's hard for like a small creator, and it's just hard on Rumble in general, I think.
Well, honestly, it was manageable until the ad read thing where we had to do 3 ad. I think it was 5.
They got a bunch of really large people, and they had to definitely make changes in order to pay those people.
Oh,
so
for sure.
It was one of those things. The second you saw people like S Crowder showing up and stuff like that, it was like, yeah, if you're small and you haven't taken the chance to do whatever, you're done for at this point when it comes to certain programs and stuff.
Yeah, well,
and on top of that, it took about that long before they even instituted things like the creator program and stuff. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of deal.
I think that it's also kind of just hard for people who want to be creators in like a gaming space. For better or for worse, Rumble is primarily known by people who are in the political space. You're there because you value freedom over tyranny, which means that you're probably a little bit more politically minded. And unfortunately, it usually means you're a little bit more serious, like Crowder and Matt Walsh and people like that. They kind of look down on games. So I think you're dealing with a smaller pool. I'm not saying all.
Yeah, well, Matt Walsh is an idiot.
I know, but the thing is that his view is not. It's not uncommon. I mean, that's the thing. You don't have to like you don't have to like video games to not denigrate them, but a lot of people do. Being the whole when I was a child, I spoke as a child, and now I'm an adult, I put away childish things, and I'm like, I think you're taking that incorrectly. If you read any
what are you talking about?
I don't know what Small's going on. Banned what?
I don't know. Oh, wait,
anyway,
is that in my title somewhere? No, it's not. Okay.
I don't know.
I was gonna. No, it is on the title card. It's right in front of us.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten that far.
We haven't. We're bantering right now.
We're bantering for the first 10 minutes as we normally do.
Yeah,
letting everybody catch up. That's what it is.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I am okay with not being in the program. I honestly feel like they handled it incorrectly, and I don't mean that it's bad. What I mean is there should have been tiers for different people, like small content creators, medium, large.
And I think so.
The small content creators should have got fuck all. I'm gonna be 100. They should get like a little bit of money, but it should be comparable.
Whereas, I would say you should get a little. You should get a boost.
Yeah.
A little bit of pay, if any at all, at that point. If you hit a metric to do an ad read or something like that, you get that. But
yeah,
I
mean, you can still do ad reads when you're not in the program. That's not tied to the program. But yeah.
Well, I think that would actually help people grow.
Yeah.
As opposed to just penalizing them for not being big enough, which is kind of what it seems like right now.
Yeah. Well,
I'm doing vocal fry. I gotta stop. Ugh. I'm done. That's it. I was just noting that I was doing vocal fry. Like sometimes it's a thing girls do that, when you don't want to talk loudly, you just kind of do this thing where you just don't do that. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. Take us away. What's going on?
Alrighty, so Blizzard is up to its old tricks and stuff again because Blizzard's full of bitches. Anyway.
Literally and figuratively at this point. Yeah.
Apparently noob is one of those words you can't use on Blizzard comms anymore because it will get you banned. I mean, granted, when I first saw this, there was a ban in place. This title, I'm pretty sure, has been rewritten since then because now it says Overwatch 2 apologizes after perma-ban player for calling someone a noob. So I'm assuming they reversed it throughout the week. But when I first ran across the article, they straight up banned a guy for calling somebody a noob in-game, which honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm really not.
Okay, I got a solution. But I'm going to tell you this. It might be ear bleeding.
Back in the day, World of Warcraft was a bit more unruly. Now it's full of bitches. So, no offense, Kat.
But so here's my solution. We just put a sound effect on.
Fucking normies.
No, but 343 banned somebody in the middle of a tournament, no less, because they teabagged somebody in the middle of a Halo match years ago. So this kind of behavior from places like Blizzard just does not surprise me at all. Oh, I'm sure it's worse. But nah, Blizzard went through and when they got rid of all the old guard and everything, they changed things in World of Warcraft where you had these really bad pixelated pictures and stuff, like in Karazhan or something, turned it to a bowl of fruit because an elf laying there doing the whole paint me like you're one of your French girl poses was too much for World of Warcraft apparently to have. Fully clothed, of course, she was clothed, but they had to change that into like a bowl of fruit because the people over at Blizzard HQ is they're bitches anyway.
No one hates women like women.
So yeah, apparently somebody got banned for calling somebody a noob. So Blizzard has backtracked after a firestorm erupted when an Overwatch player was permabanned for calling a noob. Now, Overwatch hasn't been doing so well because Marvel Rivals came out, and according to the article, they're doing better now. I'm not sure how true that is, though.
I got a reason. It is true. It is true.
It?
Yeah. You want to know why?
Why?
I didn't get a chance to put it in. Fuck. Quickly. Well, I didn't think it would be part of a story, but then it struck me that would have been good to put in. Look up the new skin. Look up the new character skin. That's
for who?
I don't know. Just type in new Overwatch skin. It'll come up.
That's what I needed to know. Was Overwatch or
you just said Overwatch, so yeah.
Watch skin.
Should be pink and female character.
Is it?
I don't.
It did not come up with anything like that.
Okay.
I typed in. Oh wait, new Overwatch 2 skin maybe. I may have to refine that. Overwatch 2. No. So this is what I get when I get Overwatch skins.
Oh.
So typing that into the search bar.
Might be 2.
Well, 2 is the. I don't think 1 even works anymore. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me who it is.
New Anna, it says, for simple.
Overwatch 2 has officially freed the player who. Oh no, that's.
Is this it? Is that the concept art?
Maybe. Come on.
The new Storm skin, maybe?
Holy snap. Those are not something I would normally see out posted lately.
I think that might be
Is this it?
I think so. Yeah, they made their female characters actually attractive again.
Oh, nice. It's always good to make females attractive.
Is that what happened? Blizzard was like, oh shit. I guess we need to go ahead and make people a little bit more attractive.
Yeah. Also, apparently, when they did this, they kind of went through and did from what I heard, they were going through and going, hey, you cost us money. Bye.
Storm is my rivals. It is small. They look like Sailor
Moon. Actually, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Actually,
yeah.
I think small was right. I think it was
Sailor Moon.
It was
I was like, that actually would work if you made a Sailor Scout motif and not called it a Sailor Scout because IP and all that other stuff. Yeah, they have enough female characters. They can do the entire Sailor everything.
Well, see, the thing is,
there's Blizzard. Yes, we need the Gooners, damn it. We were wrong.
There's a huge difference there's daylight between attractive females and chicks with their tits out. Like, basically, they're just wearing, I don't know, masking tape over certain very choice bits.
Let's not talk about PS2 now. PS2 now.
So I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the whole argument is like, oh, you just want gooners, you just want to whack off to it. Like, not necessarily. Women like being attractive, and we like playing as attractive females.
And two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, and personally, I'm not a huge fan of when there's an over amount of what we call secondary action. You guys call it jiggle physics. I'm just like, this is distracting. I can't even with this. I'm just gonna go do something else. But I mean, they decided to go so hard to where basically all of the women looked like they'd previously been men.
Yeah.
Jizzle physics. Jiggle physics. That's where it's at nowadays.
Anyways, what? That is not inaccurate.
So here is the thing he was sent, by the way. The reason for this ban, you were found to have said, and I quoted, noob, ? Worth. Those 3 words got somebody so triggered on Overwatch that they ran to the mods, and the mods were like, yeah, permaban this fucker.
Okay, wait. The game did this, or was it in the... They
were playing Overwatch. Somebody reported them, I'm assuming. We got High Adventurer, Game Master Blank here. I understand you received a permanent suspension for inappropriate communications in game. The account has received multiple penalties for this type of behavior and thus multiple opportunities to correct the behavior. Meaning this guy has probably called a lot of people noob.
But I mean, that's what noob. That means that you're a new player. Like I don't.
I know, but see, here's the thing: when we call people noobs, yes, it's got double meaning. Yes, it means you play like you're a brand new player.
Yeah,
but it also is condescending. So,
well, yes, but any insult is condescending.
And we live in that world where if you do anything that could be sounding derogatory or condescending, it's evil and bad, and we must eradicate it from our lexicon somehow and give it new words, because those also aren't going to have like negative connotations later on or anything if you keep using those. It's like when they got all upset about the word retarded or something, and you had to use something else, and it's like, yeah, and then that other thing 5 years from now, people are going to start saying that in a derogatory manner too. So then you're going to go back to square one where you got to make up a new word for it again.
You're right, Small. They would not survive a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. I just... The nerfing of such language just makes people dig in harder and hate people more. This is not a way to love and inclusivity. It's really not. It just makes people really, really hate whoever you're trying to protect. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Anyway, Overwatch did release a thing and said, or bad, ban reversed. You can say noob now.
You know what? Props. Short, sweet, to the point.
No. But it must have gotten so much backlash because I guess nobody knew that was happening in the background. And then it just happened to be that one post that went viral about it. And then everyone was like, see? I told you.
So here's the thing. I got a feeling this was auto-reported, and then some pencil pusher just glossed over, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then this happened. They're like, oh, wait, what? And then they actually did their fucking job.
Well, I mean, that's always possible because that's what happened with Xbox, remember? When Xbox got Final Fantasy XIV for the first time, everybody almost got themselves banned practically for saying regular things in the game, like the word savage. Apparently, savage is not a word you can use on Xbox comms at all. They don't allow it. They don't like it.
Because somebody was watching Pocahontas or something like
that. I was about to pull up that.
Must have been. But savage is also one of their raid tiers difficulties. So anytime you're looking for Savage Infrared, Savage Shiva, anybody? Savage Titan? The Eye of Bahamut? Savage
Band?
We want to do any of this stuff? And then Microsoft goes through and starts banning people for things that the community has used, like, it's not a big deal. And it's like, that's why you can't just ban language, people.
Yeah.
Different things mean different things depending on how and when you use it.
And banning a person saying a specific word doesn't mean that the sentiment disappears. They're just going to find another way to say it. If you ban noob, I'm going to start calling you a level 1.
Well, that's fine. We also have the word nub, so same thing.
Yeah. Don't
be a nub.
N-U-U-B. Yeah, exactly.
Don't be a knob. For our EU viewers.
Yes. Knobhead.
Knobheads. But yeah, I thought this was funny when I saw it come across my thing earlier this week. It was just like,
lol.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But the thing is that they reversed that pretty fast.
Speaking of reverses.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. But we have more reverses. Listen, the gamers keep winning.
We got our uncle back.
We got our uncle back, apparently. So Crackle
We're
Barrel,
a couple other uncles, but all right.
After the CEO came out and said that everybody loves the change, everybody wants it, nobody's disappointed, and the people who are, they're just a vocal minority of people. Nobody's really listening to them. They have apparently reversed course on Crackle Barrel. We thank our guests for sharing your voices and love for Crackle Barrel. We said we would listen, and we have. Our new logo is going away, and our old timer will remain. At Cracker Barrel, it's always been and always will be about serving up delicious food, warm welcomes, and the kind of country hospitality that feels like family. As a proud American institution, our 70,000 hardworking employees look forward to welcoming you to our table again or soon.
Small.
Okay. So I'm going to say this. If a company does this, if they go back and they're like, you know what, our bad, we need to support them in such a way that it's like, look, since you listened, I'll buy. Yes. Otherwise, it's a moot point, and we lost Theo. Yeah. Actually, I think we lost them. But it's a moot point if we don't show them that, hey, it's good. You know what? No harm, no foul. But if we just keep in his thing, I cannot stand that. And I've kind of stepped away from a lot of things lately because I'm like, you guys just hate to hate.
They enjoy being on the rage train. It is addictive, nuking people and kind of making fun of them a lot. But yes, you are absolutely right. Behavior that gets rewarded gets repeated. We want them to listen to us when we say things. And if we want them to listen to us when we say things, we have to actually allow for them to have a way back. Because if there's no way back, then they're just going to tell us to pound sand. They're going to be like, well, we screwed up. It doesn't matter. Both feet in now. What? They're going to dig in just like we do when we get antagonized. So exactly. I absolutely agree with you, Chad. I think that's correct, that we need to. And that's great because I like their pancakes.
I'll be honest with you. I got to be careful because their food does terrible things to me, but I love it.
They have a pot roast shepherd's pie / what is it?
Their
hash brown
potatoes.
Casserole.
Oh my gosh.
That apparently they just recently launched. Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It also
their mashed
costs
potatoes.
like $15, but it's damn good.
Yeah, their mashed potatoes.
Stopped there recently. I was like, might as well stop the Crackle Barrel before we won't see it anymore. And then they came out with this news, I guess, the day after.
Yeah, and I accept the mea culpas when they come out.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of already we kind of showed them the full wrath of the full force of our wrath with Bud Light, which still is not a thing. But yeah, for everybody else, just don't keep doubling down, and we'll be like, all right, cool. But yeah, they have the only pancakes that I will eat in a restaurant. All of the other ones to me taste like sponges.
Yeah, you had the left and the right come together as one to defeat Crackle Barrel CEO. And there was one restaurant that they apparently had renovated had their intake of customers plummeted dramatically.
Yeah,
according to the employees who were videotaping and running TikToks during rush hours and stuff, or normal rush hours, going, look, I've had 3 customers all damn night, and I've been here for the past 7 hours.
Yeah, the thing is, the rule of most marketing and most changes that you do is first do no harm. People don't like change that much. We really don't. If you're going to change something, there better be a darn good reason. It needs to be broken, or you better be so sure that it's going to do a good job. Remember, I don't even remember this because I was probably too young, but apparently Coke decided to change something and they went with New Coke, and apparently that was a deadlock leg.
I remember New Coke. New Coke was atrocious.
Yeah,
New Coke turned on that real quick.
Yeah, New Coke was AIDS.
New Coke, yeah, they might as well have been bottling AIDS at that point, because that's about what it tasted.
I tell you what, if I was on life support and somebody handed me a New Coke, I'd pull my own plug.
I mean, there's a couple of ways to make the change, and it's like you said, if you're going to make a quick change, make sure it's something people are going to like, right?
Yeah.
If they don't like it, you better not make that change.
Yeah.
But the other way to do it is to do it slowly. It's like,
eBay.
What's the eBay? That's what it is. Mm-hmm. They used to be like what, yellow or something? Like their entire thing was all yellow and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they just turned down the color to white or whatnot every single day by like 1 point of a whatever on the scale until the whole site about a year later was the desired color they wanted, and nobody cared because one day they flipped the switch and everybody hated it. And they're like, go back to the classic color. And then so they came back. It was like, my bad, guys, my bad. And then every day they just shifted it 1 point over until they got to the color they wanted, and nobody batted an eye then.
It's you don't turn the heat up to boil a frog. You do it slowly so he doesn't hop out of the pan.
The Grimace shake.
Listen,
there are people who like the Grimace shake for whatever reason. Although I did hear Grimace had a lot of victims that year. So
I do love the videos that came out of that.
One more thing before we get off of like food and going back. Apparently Taco Bell is coming out with their early 2000s menu. And my sisters and I have all agreed that we are very excited to risk endangering our sewer pipes because the chili cheese burritos are just that amazing. If it's like the original Chilito.
I understand, because when they did the 90s and 80s, 70s menus, they had the Mexi Melt come back. The
Mexi
amount of
Melt
Mexi Melts that
this was different.
It went away somewhere in the early 2000s.
Because I would get them for like a couple of years, and like
it was somewhere in the early 2000s they got rid of the Mexi Melt. But no, they brought it back for that short time, and I don't know how much money I spent.
Y'all need to make sure you don't tell Joe about the Taco Bell menu, or I'm never going to get that drain unclogged.
Joe, I'm going to go ahead and message her real quick. Joe, new Taco Bell menu.
Between Taco Bell and needing to, and you know
what they need to do? They need to bring back the dog.
Oh,
they do.
Yeah, they need to bring back the Chihuahua. Taco Bell dog needs to make a comeback, and not some CGI abomination.
I was going to say, if they bring him back, it's going to be some CGI, cartoonish something another. It's going to be just hideous, and it's just not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
All right, so apparently we've got Dragon Age, the Velguard news again.
Will they just let this thing stay buried?
Nobody will let it die. They told us it was a great success and that the Chuds were lying. Oh yeah, this is the Amazon giveaway, isn't it?
Velguard needs you. Yes, you. We know it does.
It's on Game Pass and people ain't playing it.
No.
We are aware.
The Game Pass numbers are pathetic, and it's free there.
It's free on PlayStation Plus. And
it is. It is. I didn't download it. And I got PlayStation Plus. But
I do too. I have it.
This isn't it. Oh, I thought the whole article was here for this. Anyway, so Amazon, apparently if you buy a lot of select items, they are going to give you a copy of Velguard for free, if you want it, of course. You don't have to take it, but it's free.
They're trying so hard to fluff these numbers to make it seem like that it wasn't a failure. See, this is what happens when you don't apologize, people.
Listen, anything from routers to controllers.
Everything they will give you this game.
A free copy of Dragon Age: The Velguard. According to the reports, more than 1,000 separate items triggered the freebie. Over 1,000 items you could buy. You buy some batteries. Hey, would you like some Dragon Guard with that? Or Dragon Age with that?
Here's your free game. It's like, yeah, no, I'm good.
It's like, I don't want that, but thanks.
When the game isn't even worth the space. Damn.
Yeah, seriously.
It's one of those games where you'd be like, I want my life back, unless you spent the entire game ripping on it. Honestly, I have this new computer. I probably should download a really heavy game to play on it.
Oh, I have one for you, actually.
What?
Me and Zio have been looking at a bunch of spaceships from it. No Man's Sky. I just sent him one while we were sitting here.
Ugh.
Oh, did you?
It doesn't sound fun at all.
It's in the group chat.
Shit!
No Man's Sky has been invaded.
That's great.
Dude, somebody did the Tower of Sauron.
Oh, there we go. So No Man's Sky has been making some moves recently, and we need to desperately get back on there and check it out, see their new stuff.
No, that is my next week is No Man's Sky, and
He's never finished Okami. I feel I was lied to.
I will calm down. Here's the thing. I got all of October off of work paid. I will be slamming some live streams. My schedule is going to go out the window, and it's going to be like, hey guys, guess what? We're live streaming forever.
So in December, when I take off my 2 weeks, I was talking about playing Stellaris or something for an entire day, if you were up for it. But what if me and Joe played Baldur's Gate instead? See how far we could get.
I'm down. And I know Joe's down.
If we can coordinate a mega stream for a day.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Hey, Joe.
What?
You want to do like a big Baldur's Gate day where we play it with Zio?
Hey, Joe, Taco Bell. Joe, Taco Bell.
No, I got my headset on, so she can't hear about your Taco Bell.
You said that too loud.
You did.
Okay, so there's a new menu at Taco Bell. It's like the old one, so they got like all their old items from like the 90s, 2000s and shit. And I know you're gonna want all of it. So,
Why would I want that?
huh?
I said, why would I want that?
You love Taco Bell, I thought.
I like Taco Bell, but I actually like their Cantina chicken, which
Ow.
is recently new.
You got it
Like
wrong.
that was kind of what got me back.
Oh,
into it.
Cantina chicken. What was the one you guys liked?
I like the
the
Mexican
Toledo.
melt.
Mexi
They're
Melt
bringing
was
back the
amazing.
Mexi Melt.
No, they already
And,
did it. The
Yeah,
Mexican
I
melt
never
came
tried
and
it.
went.
oh, okay, never mind. I was in the wrong. She
Well,
likes
I
the
don't know,
she
man.
likes
Maybe it might
the
be
canteen chicken or whatever, and that's a newer item.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you might be. It might be a thing out east because out here, I know I ate the Mexi Melt. That was like I would go there specifically, order a Mexi Melt, go home. So I don't know, man.
Hey,
But,
you know what? You know what? I might actually go to Dairy Queen. There's this $500 gift card thing.
We'll get there.
I know. I'm not going to. But.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Velgard free on my whatever stuff. Anyway, so the bad news. Dragon Age
yeah.
Velgard writer appointed senior quest designer at Bethesda. This person worked on several recently failed games, like what's that one that what was it? Star whatever? Can't think of what it's called.
Starfield.
Starfield, yeah. I think they worked on that too. They worked on
Games that
this.
launched 1,000.
Several other games that flopped, and they failed upward to Bethesda, so they're now handling the quests. Senior quest designer over there. So Elder Scrolls 6 might be boned, fellas. Might be boned. We may lose Elder Scrolls 6.
Play marathon for 30 days and get a $500 gift card. Anthony is small. Would you survive that much eye age though?
We'll get there, Small. We'll get there. Don't worry. So
Here you are.
that's
The
shit.
Mexi Melt ran until 2018.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We
I'm
did-
looking at it.
2018.
From 1988 to 2018. Now maybe
Oh.
they stopped selling it out where you live, but
Well,
out
maybe.
here
Maybe.
in the
But
land
they
of
brought
Mexicans
back
and
for
fake
like
Mexicans.
the 90s or 80s menu for a hot second. But yeah, so it's a sad day for Elder Scrolls.
Why?
I don't.
Oh, because they got this person. Yeah.
Yeah, because they grabbed this guy. They
But-
promoted him to the senior quest designer.
But what does that mean though?
Well, that means he's going to assist in designing quests in the game.
Essentially, you're going to have a quest line where
Gosh,
you get where you.
Chad just keeps bombarding me with ships.
Okay, fine. The last one is not a ship.
The last one is not a ship.
Yeah, about it.
That is not a ship.
Give 30 hours.
Very strange creature. Oh my goodness.
Man, but it's so ugly. Marathon. I'm whining about Marathon.
Oh yeah, no, I'm right there with you, Meg.
Yeah, since nobody's got anything to say about Bethesda.
Yeah, nobody cares about Bethesda. Fuck.
Okay, so Bungie is offering $500 gift cards to play Marathon, 1 hour a day for 30 days during testing.
That's $16
I'll take my
an
husband
hour.
wants to do it. I don't.
That's
He likes first-person shooters
$16.60
anyway.
an hour.
Yep.
They're giving you a gift card, fellas. A gift card. They
Yeah,
couldn't be bothered to actually put it in your bank account or give you anything worth, whatever. It's just like, oh, here's a gift card. Wait, but you get to pick your gift card. Somebody did bring it to my attention because I didn't bother to read the article or anything yet, because I was just being a bit what's the word? Extra, I guess, about it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh wow, they're gonna thanks for doing all this work for us. Here's your $500 Dairy Queen card. It's like, oh, thanks. So somebody had actually responded to me. And it's like, no, you don't get it. You get to pick your gift. It's a fucking gift card, people.
Can't you pick like a Visa gift card though, or a MasterCard gift card?
I mean, yeah, it's possible you could, but
you can buy, like,
I feel like this is just a cheap way for them to pay for somebody under the table?
No, it's a tax write-off because they can mark this instead of just
they don't have
people.
to actually pay you $16.60 an hour to do the job. They pay you under the table with a gift card.
No, this is over the table.
Go on your merry way with your Amazon gift card or whatnot.
This is like an
just like, really, guys? You couldn't be bothered to actually pay somebody real money for this?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like, they're going to play for an hour, just log in, sit there, and then log out.
Well, they can track it, so it's their game.
Okay.
They have all that analytics. I can't remember who it was, but I thought it was really funny because some journalists out there wrote a really scathing article over a game.
Oh, yeah,
and then the game, or the guys over the game or whatnot clapped back and was like, hey, dude, we see you wrote this, but you never actually played the game. And then he clapped back. It's like, I spent like 3 fucking hours, blah, blah, this, that, and the other or something in there. And they then, exposed him and was like, yeah, 98% of that was sitting in the character creating screen. And then you were in the thing for like 10 minutes.
I remember that story.
I remember that.
That was good.
I was just like, shit, man. They got that information. You can't lie about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can get
I'd say
it.
that's what people will try to do.
Your pay, by the way, if you don't actually do it. So if you miss a day, they'll dock you for that day. So according to the article, I have actually read it at this point. So I already had it up.
Well, you went over it.
Yeah, well. Anyway, yeah, so they're bribing people with $500 gift cards to test Marathon, I guess. Now, if anybody does take it, send us some footage. We'd like to see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll see.
See what they've done to it since their whole... Oh, I got the hiccups.
It seems like such a bad idea. It just does. I mean, again, I think this is a niche market in the first place. I could be wrong, but it seems pretty niche. Just in what it is that you have to do in this game, and that there's no PvE really complete PvE element. It's all, and the thing is that you're constantly doing PvP/E, and then you can have your whole mission wiped. I'm like, I don't know people, like, as an adult, I don't know a lot of people who have this much time to just burn and have everything, all of the progress that you made be like wiped every time. It just, I don't know. Like,
no, you're right. It's like
it is a very niche thing. There's like maybe 6 or 7 games, I think, that I guess are currently in existence with this style of game.
Yeah.
But there's only one big one. So, and that's Tarkov or something like that. And it's got a majority of the few thousand people who actually play this style of game.
Yeah.
So
if everybody who was interested in it played this game, would it
gonna have to
pay for that?
They're going to have to do something to pull off those people, to siphon them from Tarkov to even make it.
Well, how much have they sunk into this game at this point?
But yeah, depending on how much they sunk into it, they may never make their money back from it. So
not me looking up how to enter the playtest. Okay, so the thing is that I live in California, so every time you get a gift of some sort, like even when we get our bonuses at work, the state takes we get
you guys get hammered
40-something% of it. They'll be like, you get a check for $1,000 as a thank you from the company. I get the check, it's like 400 and something. I'm like, thanks. And it doesn't matter. It's not according to my tax bracket. It's just like, we see you got a lot of money. We want it.
Yeah, pretty much. No, that's it's
California's
terrible.
Starved for money.
I hate this.
They're like the fourth economy in the world or something, but they're just so starved for money.
Well, yes, we have to pay for the lives of luxury of our betters.
Fuck California.
Yeah, screw California for a lot of things, small, honestly. Just about everything, honestly, except the weather.
Alrighty, so now that that's all over with, let's talk about our illegal immigrant simulator, shall we? Somebody out there thought this was a great idea, and more power to them. I'm fine. It's like what was that one game? Shoot. What was that one activist heavy game where you could like Dustborn, yeah. Like it existed. Nobody's going to tell you not to make it. That's fine. We will point and laugh at it, but it's fine that it exists. And this game is going to be one of those. I'm calling it now. They apparently had a GoFundMe and they smashed past their goal with like 500 and some donors.
Yeah, all cartel members.
Microsoft picked them up to start backing them.
I feel like this all started during a different era, though, right? This was probably developed in like what the 2021.
I don't know.
What'd you send me? We'll deal with that here in a second, or in a bit. Oh, did we lose her?
Did we? Oh, we lost something.
We lost something. Anyway, so we're going to play this trailer.
Listen. If you want a shot at making it, you have to think about this like it's an adventure. Crossing the Sonoran Desert. She's unforgiving. She may trick you with her beauty, but amongst these sands, she's the biggest beast of them all. You will find La Migra swirling above you, cutting through the sky with her blades. Avoid detection at all costs. We've all given up so much already, but the sacrifices will not stop here. Fascinating, isn't it? How far our hearts will go for a chance at una vida mejor. Are you ready?
So, this is the trailer they didn't show at Gamescom because apparently they talked too long and didn't have time to show anybody.
Sure.
The trailer's actually up, to be honest.
I'm actually shocked too.
8 months ago. The trailer's been up here for 8 months.
It just now picked up, huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Anyway, so apparently you're playing as a coyote and your job is to get these people over. It's a story-driven game, and according to whoever it was who was talking at Gamescom, you'll find things like artifacts, aka treasure, aka trash in the desert. because she wants it to seem like she's on an archaeological dig, apparently, so they're artifacts now. And shit like that. The whole thing from Gamescom, like there was an 8-hour live stream where that was in it, just for like 20 minutes or so of it.
Mhm.
They wiped the whole live stream off the map.
Oh, it still exists
deleted it.
though.
Oh yeah, pieces exist here and there.
Yeah, I think Asmongold reacted to the whole thing.
Let's see.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna just like wait.
That might be one of the very few places to find the full thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Unless they nuked his page.
They can't do that.
Yeah, they can't afford that.
They definitely can't afford that.
Come on.
And I'm sure Microsoft doesn't wants to stay far away as possible at this point. Let's see. There it is. Take us north.
That game's
Your cat is so cuddly.
Showcasing a game about fully crossing into the USA.
She's a good girl.
Okay, so yeah, here we go. This is it. Let's see. Does he have the
shit?
Well, that's an obey.
That was already great. What'd she do?
I just
Give her
got triggered.
pronouns or something?
Great. So I got a little intro. Thank you. My name's Carla Reyes. My pronouns are she, her.
Yep,
and yeah, I got a
pronouns.
little indie studio called Cinema Interactive. We're developing Take Us North, which
Take
is
Us
about
North.
migration across the U.S.-Mexico border, which is obviously a very relevant and heavy-hitting topic.
Yeah.
But that's why we found it important
getting
to
deported.
talk about now
you're
and
not.
our behind the scenes
Yes.
in the development of this project, because
This might actually be the only full clip of this that we
Yeah.
can find. More than likely,
Well,
is
let me tell
somebody
you
else
this.
reacting to it at this.
I was annoyed because I didn't see the drugs or the kid getting kidnapped.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about it because I've heard all these things about it and stuff, and it's like I bet I could save your game, and it's real simple. First off, you make sure it's an adult-only rated video game to start with,
Yep.
and then you include the rape and trafficking of women and children in there, like it actually happens, and make it more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll get all the degenerates to buy your game. The only thing you have to worry about from that point is that Australian Karen group getting it canceled off Steam. And, you might actually make a good profit off of it at that point.
The other way to go about it would be basically to play out the
truth.
The plot of Rambo 5.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that
just play-
too. This is one of those artsy games that aren't going to go very far.
It's got that
No.
same art style. I hate it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, no, I can't
And
stand that.
And its whole thing is designed to make you sympathize with the human traffickers getting these people across the border because it's so deadly that they need to make this trek and illegally cross into the U.S. for some reason.
it's very deeply rooted in research. Given how sensitive,
Bullshit.
complex, and nuanced the
Research.
subject matter is, we want to make sure that we are telling these stories.
Are they going to research the way that illegal migrants steal the identities of American citizens and then claim their benefits
Yeah, that too.
illegally?
Are they going to also
I wonder if they're
research
going to talk about
rape
that.
Add that in there, maybe?
authentically, and that we are,
Oh, geez.
reaching our goal in trying to shift hearts and minds around this. So before I begin, I'm actually
Yeah, you're
curious.
shifting them all right.
Propaganda. Of course.
Many Americans
I
in
just
the
wanna hear
room.
her
Are there any
speak,
Americans, by the way? No. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. So, could I
Just one
ask,
guy.
what
One guy in there
are
is
your
American.
perceptions around like the motivations behind migration
something
across the
about
U.S.-Mexico border? Like, what are you hearing in the headlines and the news? I'm just curious. You can shout things out, or
Do you research this and you don't know this? Really?
anyone
course.
else?
Make it about Trump. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
All you know about
Korea
illegal
can
immigration,
save us
Trump's
from this
got to go.
madness.
It's like these people don't.
Maybe
have
like
brain
South
cells.
America can.
I just
Oh my god.
I think Asmon's losing brain cells.
You know it's bad when Asmon has this big of a reaction. Like,
What do you think is the primary motivation for people from Latin America or otherwise crossing the U.S.-Mexico
Who
border?
cares?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's illegal.
Problem.
They don't have to do it illegally, but they do.
That is the problem, because it's like, we know all these people come here from all these different countries. They've got to pass through like 5 just to get to us half the time. And even if you want to go on the argument of, but asylum seekers, they're in danger. And do you know what the process is for asylum?
Mm-hmm.
It's talk to your neighbor country and get in over there. And if for some reason that can't work, then you go to the next neighboring country to you and try there. The fact that you have to cross an ocean, cross 15 countries, and then set foot into the U.S. before you start thinking of asking for asylum tells me you're not looking for asylum at that point.
No, you're looking for handouts and shit.
Yeah, and it's funny though, because they're passing through all these other countries where they have so much more in common with the populace. They have culture in common, they have language in common, which is a big deal according to, what is it, Kilmar Obrego Garcia's lawyer, who was whining that he might get shipped off to Uganda. Lol. Saying, he doesn't speak the language. I'm like, lady, the language in Uganda is English. He doesn't speak that language here. He doesn't speak it there either. Like, he cannot speak the language there. So, anyway, go ahead. Done.
Yeah, and it's a problem with a bunch of truck drivers too.
And security.
And security, apparently.
Yes. Okay. So this is great, because I think, like, in the U.S., one of the narratives that's being pushed is obviously, you've probably heard this. Americans or they'll often say Latin Americans, or they'll be reductive to Mexicans. They will say, like, they're just stealing our jobs, right? Like,
they are.
Well,
that is a thing.
And when we say Mexican, we're talking about people who have come out of Mexico, of course. And that's why we reduce it to Mexican, because they're coming across the Mexican border to the U.S. side. It's not
to
that
emphasize where they're coming from, not where their origin is.
Sure, their origin may be Guatemala, or their origin may be the South Saharan whatever in Africa. Nobody cares.
No,
they came
really.
to Mexico.
They are. It's a fact. They're stealing the jobs. They're creating more traffic. They overload social systems. They steal people's identities to get government benefits. They steal, obviously, a bunch of other...
Yeah, I heard during the 4th you guys had a reduction of traffic over there in California during all these raids and stuff. So that they cause traffic. We can add that as a point to the graph.
So much traffic, so much bad driving.
It's getting bad here in Ohio too.
So many accidents. Well, yeah, because the previous administration
they do jobs for cents directly to Ohio that should be made for Americans, or they should be improved by automation instead of relying on illegals as a working class of people. The reason why people think this is because it's true. And also, by the way,
all right, let's
get
here. Back to where
people want that rate. That's
what we're trying to do is challenge this misinformation, right? So
misinformation.
Let me just quickly show a couple.
Hey, Switzerland plays. Thanks for the raid.
Voice of the people style.
Hey, is there a raid going on?
Yeah, we got raided by Switzerland. Play it.
Understanding about migration across the U.S.-Mexico border. So let me see if this...
Public opinion on why people migrate to
U.S.
Public opinion.
Oh, hold on. I want to make sure this audio works.
This is a video game?
Friends. Let me see.
This is public opinion on why people migrate to the U.S. Do
quality of life, right? Like
I think it's like most things when it comes to immigration. It's always you're either fleeing something or want to get to something.
Yeah.
Pause it.
Like
Pause it. Pause it.
I'm trying, but my hand's busy drinking.
They're not. This is in Ireland, not the U.S.
Yes, this is public opinion, not in the U.S., but it's not wrong either, because they're either fleeing something or they're going to something. 9 times out of 10, they're going to something, which is a better economic thing. They want to make money. They want to send it back because the U.S. dollar is stronger than their currency. So yeah, that's how it works.
Talking about is one of their goals, though. I don't think that they wanted it to be talked about to this extent because of the fact that it's just evoked a whole bunch of mockery at this point, which is why they've gone and they've gone
if
silent.
it was their goal, they wouldn't have privated everything after the fact.
Well, they thought it would start a good conversation.
If you thought you were doing something good, something great, you would stand by it. You wouldn't private all your accounts in the world.
Your entire website.
Your entire website, so nobody can go through it and look at you or look what you're doing.
Good times.
No, this is not the conversation they wanted at all.
Well, they wanted a conversation. Just they just didn't quite, do all their math
Dustborn
there.
also wanted a conversation. Everybody ridiculed that as well, and well, we saw how that played out. So,
listen, kid, my words are weapons. It was so bad.
Oh, that's what you sent.
So I'd imagine it's just a lot of fleeing that really for
human trafficking,
safety for their families.
Poor countries, they are not making good money.
Well, see, that's the thing, but they're already involved with Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot more networking you can do once you get with one of the big guys as it is, because then networking is very easy from that point. You're already in the door with Microsoft, which then opens the door for others like EA and what's the other people called again?
Ubisoft,
things like that, because you already got with Microsoft, which is why we see who is it? The Dragon Age Velguard senior quest designer going to Bethesda.
Yeah.
A lot of the games he's worked on recently has flopped so much, but his networking is off the chart because he's already worked for the big companies.
Hmm.
And Microsoft, of course, happens to own Bethesda, so.
So Microsoft is just really looking to have all the money. But USAID
Microsoft has a lot of money.
Hey,
but then again, it also, the conversation, the fact that it gets out there into the mainstream, I guess, in a way, also gets you connected with other things like from the World Health Forum or whatever it's called, stuff like that.
Yeah,
then you get people in the UN who hear about it and go, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" And then they go and tell them, "And all these gamers were so mean, and we had to private everything, and oh my gosh, it was so bad." And then you've got that guy from the UN backing them and stuff. So, I mean, if that was the plan,
please,
played
UN,
it masterfully.
Can we defund them yet?
It's hope.
You got a thing up top, Zio.
I mean.
Oh, I click a thing? My bad.
Yeah.
From many countries, people are dreaming of living in the United States because they are sending to families money which they are making here. I mean, what we see here, it's
like a net drain.
All right, so yeah, we got that.
Yeah, we got it.
It's but this time, I think from back then.
Remember, guys, this is for a video game. We lost Zio again, I think.
Better their lives and better their family lives. More opportunities, better living.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was in New York City, where I guess people have a sense of, some of the motivations behind migration.
By the way, New York City, so if you have a map of the U.S., New York City's all the way up here.
Yeah.
And the border's all the way down
what
here.
I miss?
Yeah.
Just pointing out the obvious.
Migration is. Just keep in mind that unless the people get bussed up to New York, a lot of times they don't even have to deal with it. Because they're on the completely other side.
Okay, as a truck driver, I have been on our border 1,000 times. The border is a horrible place to be. Like, no joke. That is not the place you go and you leave anything unlocked.
No.
I would drive down here routinely to the southern tips of Texas, towards Laredo. Was it Laredo? I think it's Laredo, Texas, somewhere down in here.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my favorite run, was coming from somewhere, was it Toledo, Ohio, I think, all the way down
that's
here
where
Texas. That was like my favorite run because it was a 3-day trip, down and I had all my little places that I stopped and all this other stuff. And I was delivering engines at the time, right? For the most part, for like Ford or somebody like that. I would stop in Laredo, because my company had enough sense not to send me over the border, because they didn't send any of their drivers from America over the border unless they were Hispanic of some type.
Oh.
And
Why?
had a
Cartels.
had a working passport to actually do it. So we would drop it in Laredo, and then their company drivers from Mexico would come up through, pick it up, and then take it down into Mexico. Because of things like cartels and stuff like that, because you don't want to go across that border as a truck driver looking white. That or black, for that matter. You want it to look Hispanic if you were going to.
Wait, they kidnap black people?
Oh yeah.
Who the heck would pay for this?
What it is they want your load for the most part.
Yeah.
And you're more prone to getting jacked if you're not from there.
Okay.
So,
because tribalism
they want the stuff that's in the trailer for the most part.
Exactly.
Well, no, because there are certain places where you don't go as a Caucasian because they will try to kidnap and ransom you.
Well, that too, but there's a large cruise trade down there where people go to, on cruises with Carnival and stuff. So it's not exactly a huge issue there as long as you're staying within the port areas and stuff like that. But, just driving across the border and down into there can get dicey if you don't look the part. So, and just around the border itself, it's not exactly the best place to be. If you're going to be stuck at a spot, you want it to be somewhere that was relatively fenced in with a security group somewhere nearby. Just in case, because people get wild sometimes down there. And then you always have to go through ICE and customs and stuff all the way out of there because they have a station like, 5 or 10 miles north of Laredo or something. So you always have to go through it. And their mobile x-ray thing I thought was pretty damn cool because I've never seen something like that before. Is
that the machine where you drive through and
it's the giant machine that you have to drive through it real slow and it x-rays everything. You're like, is this thing like okay for me to drive through? Like, yeah, it's fine. We're gonna stand way over here.
Just like the doctor
and flip the switch, and it's like, okay.
It's like the X-ray
tomorrow. It will subside in a week.
If you grow some extra arms and legs, don't worry, it's a superpower. Right?
Yeah.
Side of the border.
Let's see. We're gonna get
definitely supposed to raise the volume a bit, by the way. I'm sorry to the AV team. Could people hear that? Okay.
I apologize to the gamers.
Cool. All right. Let me see if I can go back here.
Okay, so do we get to watch the game?
No.
Right?
Apologies.
Do we get?
Oh my god!
Try to humanize migrant stories and capture some of the complexity and
I know that they didn't show the game.
as I said, it's a narrative-driven game,
straight up
inspired
propaganda.
by real-world stories. So we're conducting extensive interviews with.
Take us north. Plays
she's about to do the thing. She's about to do the thing that you sent. Meg.
Empathy.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if.
Yeah. See right here. This game is to get you to sympathize with the human traffickers.
That's so bizarre.
And it's like, of all the things you could do, you want us to play a game and get us to sympathize with these human traffickers who traffic drugs, who get people killed, who will kill people, who have raped people, men or women and children, mind you, and traffic them into the sex trade. And you want us to sympathize with them? Really? That's what you want to do?
I think this was made when they did not understand the trajectory that the world was on, or at least that America was on.
Yeah, because
let's see.
Because this is just
when was their Kickstarter started?
Well, you said it was 8 months ago or something. That trailer was up.
Oh yeah, that trailer dropped 8 months ago. By the way,
so think about this.
That was just telling to read the room then.
Yeah,
well,
8 months ago, that's kind of obvious.
Start? Oh, they are based in New York.
Black water bottles. And in the game, you see black water bottles, too. That's right. So you're not wrong. It's so stupid.
Black water bottles? Why?
Yes. What did they do? I remember hearing about it. Like, they use black water bottles.
Say anything about that at some point?
I don't know if she said anything about it.
Is there a timestamp that I can look at to see when the thing was created? When the campaign was created?
I don't
know. I don't get on Kickstarter like at all. So
well, me either. But
maybe it's when the first comment was.
Is there a timestamp?
5 hours ago. Can you change that? No, you can't change any of that stuff.
No, it won't let me sort it out.
Ooh, this site sucks.
Oh my gosh, can I not sort these out from like oldest or something?
Doesn't
2
look like
months ago.
This is
3 months ago.
Yeah,
there's no way. Is this Kickstarter 3 months old? There's no way.
Yeah, this got backing before this then.
Okay, so so let's say for a minute that if this Kickstarter is like 3 months old, the trailer is 8 months old. So they had a working trailer with some gameplay in it long before the Kickstarter.
So the Kickstarter was probably because they were running out of funds.
Oh, that's right. USAID did shut down, didn't it?
And Microsoft picked them up as well. So
yeah, okay.
Let's see, updates. Update 5. When was the first update? June 2025. Huh.
All right, then I am wrong. Then it's just I don't know. Maybe Switch is right. They're just trying to get in good with Soros.
they might be.
Might be.
There's no other explanation for this other than like this is just going to make everybody hate you a little bit more. Like the sentiment is just against this kind of thing. And every time people start feeling sorry for them, someone does something like this and it just pisses everybody off all over again. It makes them dig in even harder.
I'm not following the conversation in the chat very well. Doctors totally sick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm joking about the X-rays.
No, I'm not, dude. When they say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take an X-ray," and then they run and dive behind the wall, I'm like, I don't feel
as
safe.
As long as you're not taking X-rays all the time, you should be fine. But they are in that room a lot more than we are.
It doesn't instill confidence. I'm just saying.
That's why they wear the protection and we don't.
They put this lead vest over like your chest and leave your brain all exposed. I'm like, I feel like this is wrong.
Well,
your brain is little X-ray.
Meg, let me tell you something. Men have something we are way more protective of than our brain when it comes to X-rays and radiation and shit. Okay.
Okay.
He sexually traffics the women that he's helping move over the border.
Oh, he does mention
They probably won't do that, will they?
No,
because it might make what they're saying look bad, even though that's exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
But basically, in the game, you play the role of a migrant guide, or often known as coyotes. Coyotes are often associated with the drug trade, carteles, or more complicated than that.
It is more complicated. It's worse.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we want to show this game, because we believe in video games as one of the most immersive and as a tool to foster empathy and awareness of
it's not empathy at all. You want to come to another country and experience its resources.
Rumble has decided I'm no longer an administrator in the room, so when I try to highlight something, it won't let me highlight it for some reason, and it's my own damn screen. Well, but yeah, they probably don't give a damn about the game.
And then take advantage of it while not respecting that country's borders. You want to go into the country illegally against their consent. You know that you're not supposed to be here. It is.
Okay, so we watch those videos. Yes.
Narrative vision, real world stories and hardship. We're collaborating with Undocumented Filmmakers Collective. Oh my God.
They're admitting to.
What was that?
Just what it says, my guy.
Documented
filmmakers who are here illegally.
collective, really? There's no way. We've got a whole group of people who just self-report themselves like that.
And actually, what's funny is technically she just did too. So, I mean, good luck to
The
her.
boldness is really something, isn't it?
Right.
It is. Well, this is from 2020. Explore projects. Okay. So we're looking into this real quick, just out of curiosity. Alleged media projects, sponsors.
Like, I would like just once to be surprised by how these people look.
Not surprised at all. Anyway,
no, I'm just.
Let's see. Artology, House of Jet, Radical Communicators Network, Dolls. The fuck is Dolls? An 18-minute short film about the investigation of a relationship workshop called Dolls. Okay. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Youth development, they're doing a lot of things here, a lot of projects. Load more, really?
Oh my god!
Oh wait, it tells you where it's at. Like this is in Washington.
Yeah, Washington, Puerto Rico, California, New York,
Illinois. Okay, that's neat.
Michigan. Okay, did you already take bets if this is a tranny or not? I think this is the person giving this whole speech thing. I think that's actually a woman.
Yeah, I think she is.
You know, she's full of like really believing in the soft thing, the soft feelings and all that stuff. And we're just trying to promote empathy and everything. We're just trying to be like nice and everything. Just,
intelligent,
suicidal empathy. It's
undocumented film. Okay, so that's where I was at. That brings me here, and then when I go explore our project, it takes me to that other page. So this is a completely separate thing.
That's what they do, man. They make these rat's nests.
Building. Fucking hell. About.
So that eventually you just get tired and go away.
Wait, board.
And you'll just stop digging.
Wait,
on the board.
Wait, we got a board here. A board for this group.
The argument against the 19th Amendment?
Okay, listen. The first 6 tells you all you need to know about the board of this group. There's 9 of them in total. It looks like we've got one guy.
His name is
the
Tim.
rest are questionable.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So the project is really rooted in research, as I said. So we're collaborating closely with anthropologists. There's a lab at the University of California, Los Angeles, that's run by a professor called Jason.
So they're working with a university in California for this.
Oh.
What?
Again, I apologize for California.
Like with
apologize to us, please, again.
Illegal
about your state.
Soldiers both in Latin America and along the border. He published a book last year called Soldiers and Kings, which is all about smuggling across the U.S.-Mexico border. And we've been working with his team. And there's also a collective of
anybody who's doing any smuggling across the border illegally isn't a soldier, and they're certainly not a king.
Yeah, seriously.
They're criminals that often sexually abuse the people that they're doing things with, and also manipulate them, sometimes kill them, and traffic over drugs that kill. Do that.
Artists and storytellers in their own right, but they actually also have experience of having crossed the border. So here you can kind of just see, like, side by side, a lot of the.
Oh my god!
It's amazing, honestly.
Sorry, we have to take a small break to look at this magnificent recreation of Star Trek in No Man's Sky. Holy snap. Oh, that is Chad, that. Wow, I'm so glad you sent this to me. I need to do this. Oh, Star Trek.
I have a planned project. I have a planned project for this. I am so excited. I'm going
This
to.
here is based off of this right here.
I'm not telling anybody. I'm just saying I got a planned project for a ship I want to build.
Anyway, back to what we were watching.
It's amazing. Wow. This is no game. No, it's not.
This is reality.
Holy shit. This is ridiculous. I know. Can you believe this?
The context that we're trying to portray in the game. So, of course, the U.S.-Mexico border,
they're going to be on that train
and it's
too?
primarily set in the Sonoran Desert, which is one of the deadliest migrant trails.
Maybe they shouldn't go through
and
it.
there are deterrence policies that Border Patrol has where they'll essentially like weaponize nature, and they're trying to keep.
Thank God.
Thank God. Asmund said what I was about to say.
It's not nature and you can weaponize it. You should definitely weaponize it.
That's some alligator Alcatraz shit.
Okay. So you want to put alligators in like the canal
Migrants
or
in the
whatnot
desert for as long as
down
possible,
there?
suffering from extreme heat, extreme cold.
Yeah, the migrants just spawned there.
Yes.
They chose to go there.
They did.
Yeah.
You decided to do this.
This is a bad choice here.
Walking days across the desert, and unfortunately, thousands of migrants have died or gone missing on these trails.
Then
And
they shouldn't have gone on the trail. They shouldn't have done it.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done it.
She's just using whatever buzzword she
you
can.
don't want to have this bad.
So other on the ground work with humanitarian groups, and we'll talk about that. But there are also other aspects of the trail which I'll dig into.
Oh my God!
And then just some examples of the team going to visit the lab at UCLA.
Survival and hope in the world of human smuggling. What a bunch of fucking bullshit!
Seriously.
This is the problem that I think these people have is that they're like, this is, you really think human trafficking is about survival and hope? Oh my God.
That's disgusting.
It is. Seriously, like, what kind of mental gymnastics do you have to do to think that trafficking of humans, the same people you want us to have empathy for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and all this other stuff, that trafficking them is good for them.
Well, this is the logical conclusion of the suicidal empathy. If the immigrants should be here because they want to be and because they deserve a chance and all of that stuff, well, then in that case, the people who are fighting to get them into this place are of necessity also good people, according to this logic. The thing is that it's reductive and it's stupid.
It's not rooted in reality at all.
No, it's based on
by migrants.
Can we see the video game
on a
yet?
recent trip
Video games
on the border.
What do you mean
I
about video
actually
games?
found artifacts that migrants had left behind. So they're still doing this to this day.
It does say artifacts.
Facts that migrants
I
had
knew
left
it.
behind. So they're still doing this to this day.
I thought that was
Artifacts?
true. Artifacts.
Which she's acting like she's finding like a Native American Indian, like fucking arrowhead from the 1400s, like a Coke can.
Right? I was about to say, you mean like the trash?
Even
the trash,
despite everything that's happening in the U.S. Because there's a lot of misinformation on both sides, actually, right? Like
can of Pringles.
Latin Americans and immigrants from around the world are being sold this concept of the American dream and that you can cross the border in this way. And
America's that great.
They should not be sold the dream that they can come across the border that way.
They should be sold the reality.
One of the things, too, that I think is not captured very well is that migrants from all over the world are actually traveling to Latin America in an attempt to make the journey to the U.S. So
yeah, absolutely. We know.
That's what Donald Trump has been saying.
How this should go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Exactly. That's the issue.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a self-report, don't you think?
For a little bit. She's been self-reporting
you
throughout.
see people from Southeast Asia, from Africa. It's not just Mexicans and it's not just Latin Americans, right? And I think this is something that also not that many people are aware of.
China.
Everybody knows that.
And in the game, we try to do this environmental storytelling that's based on...
So let me get this straight. Your idea of environmental storytelling is putting two bottles of water
on the ground.
next to some rocks.
Storytelling.
This is environmental storytelling.
It's like, yep,
a lot of the research. So, one example is migrants will actually carry these black water bottles because they believe that they're less conspicuous to U.S. Border Patrol.
That's what Twitch was talking about.
Wait. I'm sorry. Black water bottles make you less conspicuous?
Yes, very smart. They're sending their best.
Like who? Who told them that? If
the
you've
guy
got
that
a
sold,
desert,
the guy that sold them the bottles,
sand and brown color, right?
Yeah.
And you happen to see a couple of black dots in the distance. It's really easy to tell that somebody is there.
Wait, okay, Zio, I know what happened.
Background.
I know what happened. Okay, so this guy, he's like, okay, watch this, everybody. Yeah, if you take these black water bottles, it'll be less conspicuous to ice and everything.
They
All
can't
right.
see the
But
color
no, hang on,
black.
I'm not done. It's like these black water bottles will be inconspicuous. Ice won't ever know. Okay, guys, good luck on your trip. Hey, Ice, we got some more. Money's on the way. Thanks, my man. Click.
Listen. I was actually starting to. I was expecting a black joke. A one of those other jokes. Can't think of it. With the cop and the black guy or something.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
Black water bottle. I was going to go with something like that, but
But sure, we can go your way. That's fine. We don't want to go to racism. Whatever.
But yeah. Just black water bottles in the desert. I don't get it. I don't understand who told them that.
Doesn't black heat up more? So therefore,
Yes,
the water would,
Yes, it does.
So if you were going to camouflage
trying
it,
to
you
kill
should
the
make
cell?
it more sand color.
Yeah.
Then it's less conspicuous.
Yeah.
Do it in browns and stuff.
Yes, so it will be a hate crime.
And there's this like saying where they'll say it's better to be hot than caught, in that like drinking, like having these black water bottles actually makes the water almost undrinkable because it's unbearably hot, right? It insulates the heat. But, this is a very clandestine world, and something that we are trying to do.
No, it's not.
Bring light on people and humans that are often cast in the shadows, right? They're fleeing persecution and violence, and
they're not fleeing persecution. They're fleeing poorness.
That's crazy.
They're not, because a lot of times, it's a lot of men coming up because they want to make money and send it home.
Easy. Wow, that sucks.
Because it's often the
Why don't you
cartel
stay there and make it better?
Seriously.
that are going after them, and I'll kind of talk about that. But and then they have to face Mexican Border Patrol and Border Patrol within Central America.
Does the Mexican Border Control even do anything at this point?
Kiss cartel ass.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from that, because last time I've heard anything, because I've not been paying attention, we said something about the cartels and their president that had to have like 50 other people assassinated just so she could become president.
Yeah.
Was like, you're not going to do that because we said so, and Trump laughed at her or something.
Oh,
so.
yeah, because we're like, bitch, we would invade
like,
your ass.
What
if
the fuck
it
you
was
going to do,
opportune
bitch?
enough. It's like, if we felt like it, we would steamroll your entire fucking country and make it the next state.
Not doing much of anything outside of maybe preventing Americans from going south.
Pretty much. They're like, hey, don't. They pull a Kamala Harris and they're like, do not come.
Because
And if Trump
to
feels
the
like
tourists.
he can't say the line.
US has been training Border Patrol agents.
Oh, I'm gonna come. That line.
In other countries as well. So
that.
it's a very complex, system and route, and it's not just happening at the border itself, but it starts all the way in South America. You can see an example of like a rescue beacon here. So this is real. The image at the top is in the desert.
Self-report red button.
And you can see they have this illustration of like an emaciated, desperate migrant, which is just very sad and kind of repulsive.
Did you just call? No, hold up. She did not just call like the people coming here illegally.
We need to take these down. It's just let them survive at this point. Don't give help.
They're trying to say, look, we don't want you to die. You're fellow humans. I mean, we don't want you in our country, but we also don't want
I
you to
know,
die.
but what would help if we just didn't?
Okay,
then we wouldn't go out there.
Are we going to
wouldn't get them, and then we wouldn't have to worry if we have a president who's going to let them wander into the U.S. anyway.
You two are not going to overlook what she just said, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
To me, a desperate migrant, which is just very sad and kind of repulsive to me, truthfully.
You just called the migrants that her game's propagandizing repulsive.
Yeah, repulsive to her.
Well, wasn't she talking about the picture?
To the sign, of course. She's talking about the picture on the sign. She's repulsed by the fact that they look desperate and emaciated.
Wasn't she just saying that that's kind of the case, though, because it's very dangerous? And so I don't understand her. I guess I would say the word logic. It might be a misnomer. But
it might be one hell of a reach.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, no, that's wow. Okay.
Our country illegally. This is the way that they try to weaponize your empathy against you, so they can take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Is that they say, well, we have to cross the desert. Well, no, you don't have to, because you shouldn't even be here in the first place. No, you shouldn't be coming here. You shouldn't be going in this direction. You shouldn't be trying to come into a country illegally. You said
rescue you if you need help, so they know that the migrants are in dire straits in these situations.
And you can see how also in this entire story, not once has there been any conversation about how the people that are the human traffickers are problematic at all.
No,
there's no conversation about that.
With it.
It's because this is not an academic pursuit. This is not something that's being done in order for people to understand things. It's being done in order to push a specific worldview that is intentionally subversive to America.
It's like Dustborn.
And this is also true with Europe. It happens with Europe too. It's propaganda.
Yeah.
So we've been collaborating closely with a shelter, a couple of shelters now in Mexico, specifically in Nogales, which is on the border between Arizona and Mexico, which is where the Sonoran Desert is. And
stay until you get approved.
And also on a bi-weekly basis, conducting phone and video interviews with asylum seekers and people who have had to flee their homes because they've either been threatened by cartels in some way. They have not wanted to get recruited, especially in the case of young men, where young men are, it's either they join the cartels or they risk dying, right? And so their only option is to flee. And that these are some of the stories that we're trying to weave into the narrative of the game.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? Who cares?
See, this is the problem. This is what it's creating. It's creating people who just I don't care. And but people could die. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I'm there.
And then they'll bring up that story of that little girl in the canal who was dead or whatnot. And it's well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Maybe not trying to swim.
If maybe her father or whoever didn't bring her along, she'd be alive, well and good to go in Mexico right now, or Cancun, or wherever the hell it is they originated from.
Yeah. 100%.
Basically, you start callousing over your heart and you just become less empathetic as a person. And this is bad, honestly. It's bad for society. It's bad for everybody. That this is what it's causing. I mean, we should be able to care about our fellow human beings. But the thing is that they're doing bad things and you're trying to make us care. So what we do is there is an opposite reaction to the force that you're trying to apply. And so we're going to overcorrect. And we're going to be I don't care. You can all die.
And when there is something that is actually worthy of our empathy, we're not going to have it to give at that point.
Well, here's the thing. I got to disagree. I think this is perfectly fine to be that unempathetic. However, I think that it's isolated to this. It can affect other factors in your life, but at that point, you need to have discernment to know, okay, this topic, no carry. This topic, care greatly.
Yeah, I think it just makes it harder for us to care about people who aren't in our in group, you know, who aren't.
It pushes tribalism. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's an attack on your empathy, and once you see that this is a weak point, you basically start shielding over it and callousing over it, and you become a harder person. It's just not good to have harder people.
Also, I'm pointing something out. I think it's very sus that she's going over the border to talk to these people at these shelters, and I'm wondering.
I was starting to think that maybe she's one of them.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that she's a coyote.
Yeah,
she might be. Who knows? Might be why she doesn't want anyone looking into her past. But no, seriously, we've seen real world effects of this kind of phenomenon already. Like, what was it? Texas had that flood recently. And you got all those people on the social media. They fucking deserved it. Those little girls deserved it, and all this other stuff. And that's what you get because of stuff like this.
Yeah,
is you get tribalism and people. To the point that, you know, California had their fire. Where were we at that point? Hey, Small, you okay? Hey, Thomas, you okay? Hey, Meg, you okay? You guys are cool? All right, the rest of them can get fucked. Outside of you two making sure you guys were okay, nobody gave a damn in the server about anybody else over in Cali at that point because the whole tribalism thing has been such a thing that, you know, when we had that thing in Tennessee, they were telling us how we deserved it. North Carolina deserved it and all this other stuff. And that's how we've gotten to this point. So if something major actually happens in Mexico then they suddenly have real refugees that need to come here, people aren't going to be okay. You know, people are going to be like, no,
it's going to be the girl or
we put a wall. Fuck wolf. Them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to point this out though. I'm going to counter that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. In Ohio,
in a moment,
we had a massive flood of truckers and other people flood down south when the flooding happened in Tennessee and the Carolinas. Like we had massive. There was actually a bunch of I actually was thinking about signing up myself to head down there and help out when because there were people in the government that were like, hey, who wants to help out? We'll, there was a huge growth or swell of people that went down there. So I wouldn't say that the weaponized empathy thing is wholly, but I think that you're right. I think that
it's just talking about like tribalism or something, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Because the thing is that in Ohio, that's your in group, that's your tribe.
When it comes to Ohio, there is a lot of more people who lean right. And so they're more likely to go help and not be like held back by the left tribalism.
Fair enough.
And, it's like when there is a disaster in these southern states, usually we all show up. We a majority of us are, I guess, more red than we are blue. But yeah, we had the fire in Gatlinburg all those years back, and we had people from North Carolina and stuff like that helping, and Georgia, and and vice versa with these last floods and stuff with the hurricane and things. We had people coming in from all over.
The train wreck here in Ohio
helping. We had the train wreck up in Ohio. People went up there to help that and stuff. But meanwhile, you got the left over here telling us to go get fucked because we deserved it, and then they have a natural disaster. And then they're crying, why do you guys keep telling, you're so mean, you're evil? And it's like, honey, you guys have been telling us this for years at this point.
We're just following your directions.
The comedy that you have created at this point.
Well, the funny thing is, they're like, we don't need your help. We don't need your help. And then when we don't give them their help, they're like, wait, what happened? I'm like, this is a self-inflicted wound, my dude.
Yeah.
Thing in the U.S. How is this our problem?
From a game design standpoint, we really want this experience to be again sensitive. We're not trying to glorify or glamorize this experience, but we sensitive. We're not trying to glorify or glamorize this experience, but we want people to sensitive. We're not trying to glorify or glamorize this experience.
I'm just making sure she said what I thought she said.
She said exactly what she
glorifying it.
She lied.
They're not going to touch on any of the real negatives of, trafficking humans brings.
Right.
But we want people to feel it, and we want to treat it with respect. So we're trying to balance these moments of tension.
I just realized, look at this. So you have to walk around the spotlight, and you can see the two people that are avoiding border patrol. Like you see what's going on here? Oh my God!
Right, and having to evade border
patrol. He plays border patrol. I got a feeling you're not going to be able
not
to
make it.
That should be the DLC.
That would sell. That would sell like hotcakes.
It's like you make the game, send them south, or something.
Turn it to a PvP server.
Send them back.
Send them back. Yeah.
Trauma porn either, right? I think this is something that. Because they're human stories at the end of the day. Humans have a spectrum of emotion, and so there is, humor and deep emotion, love, etc., more positive emotions. And we also want people to reflect on the universality of migration. So even though this is like on the nose in the sense that we are portraying migration across the U.S.-Mexico border, and it's a real-world topic, this is something that's obviously very relevant here in Germany, in Europe, and around the globe. And
and we've seen what's going on over there too. So
there was a little girl
that going too well.
Yeah, there was a little girl that wielded an axe and dagger.
I know the left really likes to bring this up when anybody ever talks about, like, say, the Crusades. The Crusades were bad when it comes to talking about religion or something. What they forget to tell you is why the Crusades happened. Because what is currently happening in Europe is what happened in Europe back then and caused the Crusades. If they keep doing, they will have another crusade happen, and it's going to be worse.
Germany is not here. She's clearly a world traveler, so she knows all the things.
Yeah, she knows all the things in Germany and in Europe. Yeah, because Germany is not part of Europe. It's that
not
island.
At all. We totally missed that. We're American, bro.
I think Germany is like what, northwest of Europe or something.
It's part of Antarctica, don't you know?
That's what I was thinking. They have like the penguins, right? And covered in ice.
Big problem over there too. It's crazy how
we're Americans. We should be making this mistake.
What's going on with these Western countries, man? This is bad.
Meeting with some artists that work along the border. There's an artist called Alvaro Anciso. So he was a migrant from Colombia himself, and now he goes.
It's so interesting to hear her pronunciate certain words.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels so
performative.
Yeah. I guess it's the way. It's like coyote or whatever it was she was saying. And it's like, we call them coyotes.
Yeah.
You're speaking perfect English, and then you've got to like enunciate it like you're Spanish speaking suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Out of nowhere. And it's just in certain words, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Goes every week into the desert and creates these shrines to pay tribute to migrants that have lost their lives, where they'll find remains, either bones or full cadavers, and they'll work with forensic groups to identify them. So that's something that we try to capture in the game as well. The Beast. The Beast is a freight train that runs through Mexico, where thousands of migrants ride on top of this speeding train. Well, it's not quite speeding, but even so, it's an incredibly perilous train. And
hey, you know
perilous
what?
Train.
I was thinking, if all these people get on a train, I wonder, is there a tunnel on that route? And if not, is there any way they could make a tunnel and then make the tunnel just big enough for the train to go through perfectly? Because that would end anybody. That would prevent anybody from actually riding on top of the train at that point.
It would also end them.
Listen, I don't think I can say that one online, but it will prevent them from riding on the train further than that point, at least.
Well, we're on Rumble, so,
And, it's very common for migrants to lose their limbs trying to...
there's your answer.
Shouldn't have tried to get on board it.
Exactly. That's been going.
This is what I find.
That's getting on and getting off of it, losing a limb. It's like, really? Is that a problem?
Have you tried?
These people
have you tried buying a ticket?
Every negative consequence from their own actions to be somebody else's fault.
Yeah, it's somebody else's fault that you lost an arm trying to illegally board a train to illegally cross the border to the north of you. Yeah,
to come to
totally.
a country where they don't want you, where we specifically said, don't come here, we don't want you here. Don't do that. You can try to apply, and then we'll talk about it. Don't break into our place. And they're like, yeah, we're going to do it anyway. You know what? At this point, kind of screw you.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is that I don't like that, though. I don't like that feeling. I want to be sympathetic, but I can't. You're trying to use it as a weapon. You're trying to get in using that as a weapon. And so it's making me a worse person. It's making me not care about you as a person, as a human being, as a soul.
Now, I want to care, but you're not making it. You're making it very hard.
You're making it almost impossible.
I don't want to care. I'm good.
See, I don't want to become Chad.
I don't want to be like Chad.
What? You're a cautionary tale
across Mexico, and
not a cautionary tale. I'm a badass tale of fantasy and adventure.
The Darien Gap is another very deadly migrant trail, which
maybe they should
is between Colombia and Panama.
You can see the border patrol agents that are T-posed around the water, I guess ready to arrest somebody after they get out of the water.
They're asserting their dominance.
And
they're asserting their dominance.
Will, have to trek through rivers and jungle.
Yeah.
And
T-pose.
This is a very early prototype, by the way, but I'm just kind of
I would hope
visuals. These are.
Final game should have at least one of them T-posing.
These are other
like they just do that the whole time.
Tackling to show again like the breadth of this story. It doesn't just start in Mexico. So as I mentioned, I've been working with some humanitarian
humane borders. Oh God. Okay, I'll go ahead towards the end. Why this matters more than now.
Thank you. Thank you, Asmongold. Save us.
She's saying that she was talking about January 20th, the pain that the migrants felt because everybody received a notification that their asylum appointments. So they were.
This is right. So Biden had an app.
Oh, are we talking about the app? Okay.
The
so
Biden had the app, century.
So you could sign in and seek asylum through the app, and then they would ring you. And then Trump took the app and turned it into a self-report app and gave you some money for it if you left.
Yep.
For all of the illegal aliens who should have never fucking been here on the first.
Even years in hiding and in constant movement and migration, hoping for a chance to find refuge in the States. And now there is no asylum.
Finding refuge. I wonder if somebody tried to find refuge in your house, would you be okay with that? Probably not, right?
No, because we had Martha's Vineyard. We saw exactly what happens when you send them to find refuge in the rich people locations.
Rich motherfuckers needed them out of there quick.
We need to have them because what is it that the Dems like to tell us? Who's going to clean your toilets? Who's going to serve your food?
Who's going to pick your cotton?
Who's going to pick your cotton?
Pretty much.
And so it's always, these people always like writing checks that somebody else has to pay for.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
And so this didn't just impact, immigrants in Mexico, but obviously on a global scale, there's been so much happening, and therefore, we need support, and we want to be able to support.
Read this. The Trump administration trapped and wrongly deported a man in a catch-22. The U.S. says it can't aid in his return as he is in El Salvador. El Salvador says to help would be like smuggling him back. Are they talking about the guy who's an El Salvadorian citizen?
Yes.
Who's part of MS-13?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
Is that what that whole thing is about?
Oh, yeah, and it's still going on.
They didn't illegally tap him. He didn't live. He's not a citizen, for fuck's sake.
Well, he's a member of a rival gang. He was caught smuggling people. He was ordered to deport years ago, and he just never left. And the thing is that when he went to court, though, and was trying to stay here, they said, no, you got to go. And he just cried and cried and cried and said, please, please, please don't send me to El Salvador because they'll kill me. They're like, who's going to kill you? A rival gang. Oh! And now they're trying to pretend like he's not a member of a gang because awesome. So,
but that came out. That fizzled hard.
He's part of a gang.
Well, you would think so, but they're still running it on the news. They're still saying the same thing because
but nobody's listening to that.
Well, no, there are enough useful idiots who either A,
No, there are. I mean,
all the propaganda, or two, just go for sound bites, and they don't know.
Right here is true.
If you live around enough normies, like I think that
I do, but
no, you guys are like base normies though, so you kind of like don't trust news in general.
You know where I work, Meg. Think about it,
dude. I live around the normiest of the normies, where you say, "What do you do?" and they're like, "I watch Dancing with the Stars." You know, it's like it's a normal thing.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Listen, I remember one day I was in a Hardee's waiting for an order, and I heard these two ladies talking about how they couldn't, or how one of them couldn't wait for her to get home later so they could watch their favorite TV show, which was like Single whatever it was.
Sex and the
One
City.
of those things. No, it was one of those talent shows or whatnot.
Oh,
I was just thinking,
America's Got Talent.
how simple,
whatever.
like how great it would be if my mind was that simple that I didn't have to think about any of this other stuff ever. And my own biggest worry in life was whether or not I was going to get home to Singing with the Stars or something.
Oh,
like
I'm pushing. Here's the thing: I'm pushing myself that way on purpose. Oh, Boy Meets World was good. Topanga was awesome. Anyway, but no, like I'm
now
actually
it's Girl Meets World or something, isn't it?
Boy Meets World was the original show. Then they had a spinoff which was terrible called Girl Meets World, where they basically tried to fast track
and Corey's kid or
daughter.
Something like that, right?
They tried to fast track basically all of the character development that they'd had in the early years of Boy Meets World. So where Sean basically slowly comes out to be a troubled kid and you care about him and all that stuff. They started that in like the first episode. So they just fast forwarded all the character development and tried to like do this cheap thing, which basically didn't work. So that was Girl Meets World.
Really bad.
Boy Meets Boy, I feel like that's like that might be on the back burner right now, Switz. That'll be in like if JD doesn't win,
big thing.
JD doesn't win the presidency. Boy Meets Boy will
that's
happen in
Disney's next movie.
Well, that's their that's their next spinoff. They're like, remember Boy Meets World, and then Girl Meets World, and blah blah blah. Now Boy Meets Boy.
But no, like I'm pushing myself out of the political sphere for my own sanity, because I was like, I know what's going on at this point. I got a grasp. I'm good. I don't need to hear the lexicon of news 24/7
once in a while.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it should be like your 24-hour stuff, but the thing is that
you should be informed.
The evil never sleeps, you know? Like out here in California, they're still trying to pass like crazy bills. Like they had a bill that
your governor thinks he's going to run for president, I think.
It's adorable. Like he's falling apart. He's unraveling, and he's got like 12 different personalities at this point. It is the weirdest thing. But out here they had a bill that they were trying to pass where basically anybody could download a form off online and fill it out and then take it to your kid's school, and then they could just check out your kid.
Oh, I saw that.
And they don't have to notify. Yes, they don't have to notify the parent or anything. And
if some rando went and picked up my kids, I would be very, very, very upset.
Well, yeah, when you finally found out, you'd go and pick up your kids, and your kid isn't there. So, I mean, I think there were a couple degrees of separation.
But wait, let me guess. In that bill, there's also going to be a subsection that says they can't divulge who signed them out to, or some bullshit like that.
Most likely, yeah. I mean,
I just feel like that's a thing that California would do. It's like, oh yeah, they left earlier today. They were signed out by who? Oh, we can't tell you that due to federal law. Blah blah blah. What?
Well, no, it wouldn't be federal law. It would be state law because
state law. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this: if somebody
dealt with federal law for so long,
if somebody said that to me, there would be a lot of violence immediately.
Yeah, there would be. I mean,
well, that's the thing, and that's
I will tell you this, and I'm sorry, Zio, if this gets you in trouble, but I would beat the answer out of whoever said that to me.
No, I mean, I would do the same thing. Luckily for me, my state's a bit more prepared for that sort of thing, because
our state is trying to create that sort of thing.
There's we have to have you have to give them your ID, and they have to put it in the thing. It will scan your ID if they're not familiar with you, and it will go through the system and find out who can and who can't kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing.
Yeah.
Because I recently learned, checking out my own kid from school, me and his grandmother went to pick him up or something, or she met me there. I can't remember what it was for. Oh, no, we had a meeting with the teacher, or I had a meeting with the teacher.
PTA
She wanted
kind of
to
thing?
come. No, it was about my kid's dyslexia.
Okay.
And my mother wanted to show up and hang, be there.
Apple doesn't
too
fall
and
far from
stuff.
the tree.
He should always be
Yeah.
dyslexia.
And they scanned my ID because it was a new woman in the office or whatnot, so she's never seen me, but she knows my mother, and so well, I have to, and then brings it up, and then it's like, wait, is your name? It's like, yeah, and she's looking at it funny, and then she asked me another question, and I answered that, and she goes, oh good, okay, because the system brought up another person with the same name. Exact same name. Like, I have a clone in this county, apparently. Like, I legit do, because back when I worked at like Kmart too, I had one of the girls tell me, she looked at me because I had just walked into her line, and she goes, why are you here? You just walked through here and left like 2 minutes ago. Did you forget something? I was like, no, I just went on break 30 seconds ago.
Switz is out there flexing, man. On his, idyllic life.
Grew up in a time and villages were dropped off and picked up and not a thing. Yeah, me too. I lived in that time.
when I was younger, that was a thing too.
Yeah, I grew up in the inner city. Nobody did that because you wouldn't be seen again. So
No, see, here's the thing. We actually had people that tried to kidnap kids and then were found beating the shit out of by said kids.
Yeah, we just disappeared into the woods and came back when it started getting dark. So
yeah, that's what we did around the city.
All the different groups, both grassroots nonprofits, large-scale NGOs that are doing the work to try to ameliorate these conditions and try to
these NGOs are going extinct, by the way, because the way that they were getting funded has been getting cut off. That's why so many of them have been shut down.
Really make a change if we can do anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have?
Yeah, make change for my order.
Trailer.
Okay, let's see the trailer.
We won't do the trailer.
We're not doing the trailer. Yeah.
Wait, so you spent the entire time talking about how bad this was and just playing your propaganda?
Yep, that's why the trailer's right here that we looked at from 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
It's fantastic.
Remember, they're making a video game, people, but they can't figure out a trailer. And there goes Zio again. Zio's not having a good time.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you're still there in spirit.
I'm live streaming.
Oh, but so yeah,
fine.
no, it's
Make yourself at home. Don't touch the door. The door that's in the thing out there. Don't touch it.
I am invested now.
Yeah.
All right.
That is one reason for networking and connecting to new money bridges like Switz. And that I concur with that. They do need to find new sources of revenue if they're going to continue pushing their propaganda, since the U.S. Piggy bank seems to be getting squeezed.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button, didn't I?
I don't know. What were you trying
I don't know.
to do?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to mute my mic, and apparently I made the
No, that
presentation
did not happen.
going,
No,
and
not at
my
all.
mic
No,
was-
we heard about the mysterious door you don't want somebody to touch.
The door. The door is everything.
We
The
found
cake's a
the
lie. Okay, so can we
I'll show you the
please
door.
can we please tell this topic to fuck off? Because this has been pain.
We're almost done with it. But I have to first tell you about the door now, so because you've asked about the
It's
door.
better than this, so go ahead.
This is the
It'd probably
door.
make an even better video game too.
This is the door.
There's no audio, dude.
Yeah, there's no audio, Zoo.
Oh wait, really? No audio?
Switz. Hey, Chad, Switz says that you muted him once because you kept asking for Bob's and Vagine.
No, I don't fucking remember.
Okay.
Honestly, if it was a bot style activity, that's probably what happened.
Pass the door.
How's the audio?
The door.
The door.
The door.
The door is everything. All that once was and all that will be. The door controls time and space, love and death. The door can see into your mind. The door can see into your soul.
Really? The door can do all that?
No.
I was waiting for him to lose his other kidney.
Oh, good stuff.
That's great.
No, I
so-
repaired a door earlier, so it's in my living room curing.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Like it is literally in the middle of my living room right now. Curing.
Gotcha. But no, like if I muted you, Switzerland, I probably at the time thought you were a bot because I had been dealing with quite a few of them at certain times, and just was like, they would spam chat, and then I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, he had a bot problem at one point in time. So.
he was a botted boy.
Because it wasn't me. I didn't. I've only muted some people.
You're muted?
No, I tend to forever mute. That's the one time I will say I am liberal. I'm liberal
You'll
with
have
the
to
use
remind
of
him
that.
later to unmute you.
I'm going through now and doing it.
All right. So Microsoft is
maybe.
funding the game. Why is Microsoft encouraging?
Nobody's
breaking the
smart
law?
enough to say that.
Because why not? Let's see. Microsoft finances Take Us North, a video game that glorifies illegal U.S. border crossings. Elon Musk calls it weird. Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, that was just the whole article, honestly. If you didn't want it, because I didn't know you were going to pull up the video and watch that whole thing. I was like, oh, this is going to happen.
Well, I had been trying to find the video, and when you told me Aspen watched it, I had to go see it now. Because the video was scrubbed, and all I got was little sound bites here and there from everybody else. So,
yeah, his name is the Clearsight, Chad.
Clearsight, okay. Let
yeah,
me see
so
it.
the thing had 634 backers, which raised well over their goal of 30.
I want to see who those backers were, though. 634 is not a huge number. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Don't know how to
I'm muted.
operate this thing. So,
I don't know. You know what? I wonder might have happened. I might have
do this. Right.
I might have went to mute somebody else and accidentally muted him.
You get a stamp of solidarity, or stamped in solidarity for $10.
Okay, so $57,645 divided by 634 people would be about $100 per person.
Mhm.
Well, $90 per person. That's a lot of money.
They have a Blue Sky account. Has anybody
Shocking.
looked at their Blue Sky account?
Imagine my shock.
Shit, wrong button. Sorry. Don't say what I say, kid.
So, yeah. So all of Zio's dirty little secrets. Let's name them all. No, no. This is. I mean, this isn't. This is par for the course. This is going to be another epic failure. It's going to be a waste of money.
Well, so I think it's to Switz's point that it depends on what their goal is.
Yeah.
If their goal is literally just to market themselves to the next World Economic Forum, stooge, puppet, whatever, shadow company, because the old one got
Their
shut
Blue
down,
Sky is still active.
then I would say that
Has
it's
anybody
not
come and
done.
looked at their Blue Sky? Because it's still active.
No,
If
I'm
they were
not on
hoping
there,
to-
my dude.
Oh,
If they
neither
were-
am I. I have to create an account, and I'm not doing that shit. So,
So if they were hoping, however, to garner public sympathy, I think that they've massively failed. I can't imagine this being successful at all.
Yeah.
If anything, it just pushes in the opposite direction.
oh, I have to create an account just to look at the damn comments. Really?
Blue Sky, of course, it's super protected.
Oh yeah, I know.
The Instagram is protected, of course. That's private.
See, I mean, if you had to go private, this
am-
really didn't go your way. Like
Yeah,
they
I
didn't
am
plan to go private.
so ready to move on to the next thing.
Let's see. This is
Well,
the
we got
last
like 1
thing.
minute before Zio turns pumpkin
All right,
adjacent.
so
we're going late.
All right, so here's their main site. It's also privated, so we'll just do the rounds. Everything's privated. Let's see. Take Us North. Sweet Baby is of course pushing it because why not? The stinky baby's got to do something.
Here's the thing.
I
I'm
wish
okay.
it was-
I'm okay with this because they are draining the money from those that would fund them.
And honestly,
and everybody involved has privated their Twitters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and see, there's the Gamescom video. That was an 8-hour live stream that they just took down
because
for that,
of that
like 20
30-minute
minutes.
segment?
Yeah, for that 15, 20-minute segment.
Wow, that's crazy.
Apparently, after everybody started talking about it, it disappeared right afterwards when everybody went looking for it.
Yep.
So I mean,
somebody downloaded it.
Oh yeah.
Well, they haven't put it back up anywhere, I don't think so. And then we have No Man's Sky.
Yeah. So what else is on the docket, my dude?
Sky. That's it. That's what the hell?
Why?
Why?
They found a new creature.
Why?
I hear this plant's very popular with female players.
Don't say.
Never mind. I'm not going to ask why. No, thank you.
No, that was it. That was that was it for our docket tonight. I can't speak now. Words, they're hard.
Nope, Meg hates it. Meg hates it with the passion of 1,000 suns. This should be burned with fire.
Oh well, then Meg would like my response to that.
No, thank you.
I'm not going to find Chad's response.
No, it was a quote tweet.
Oh.
And
I think in other news, Alyssa Mercante has decided that she's quitting Twitter again, or Twix again.
Oh, okay, cool. Again.
All
right, so that's it. That's it for the show tonight, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, whoever.
Gentlemen and female gentlemen.
Yeah, gentlemen and
gentlemen.
But yeah, that is it for the docket, I do believe, unless anything else is in here. Or anything else you want to bring up, Chad?
This is neither here nor there really, but there you go. That way you don't got to search.
Oh, it's your thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna look. It's not a bug. It's a feature.
It's happy accidents. No.
Happy accidents.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That is a happy little accident.
Well, it seems happy, but I'm not happy that it exists.
Oh, there's a rumor, by the way. Why not? A rumor about GTA 6 possibly getting, or the rumor is it was getting canceled, but I doubt they're canceling it. No, apparently they're having to rechange the story because it was too dark. But it's just a rumor, and I don't really believe it.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was the thing I ran across earlier this week.
Huh.
That they had to do some major changes to the story because it was too dark.
I was like, you know what? Meg's never going to play this game after I show this, but
nope.
I'm okay.
No.
Why would you show that then?
She wasn't going to play it anyway.
Yeah, that
didn't look like my bag. That's true. That didn't look
it's
like
a
my
survival game. It's Minecraft meets Starfield.
No more, fam. You had me out at Minecraft.
I was going to say, you are not selling this, my boy.
Meets oxygen not included.
Now you're turning me off for saying oxygen not included, man. I got PTSD from that game.
Well, I mean, it is because you take elements, you can change those elements, you can do different things. Like, you know, my favorite where you expand chlorine and sell that and crash the market using oxygen. I mean, it's an easy thing to do. You just make more and more of the stuff.
Then move on to the next economy to crash.
But no, it's a survival exploration style game. So
it really is a lot of fun.
Go out, explore, survive the elements. There's no food or water mechanic that you have to deal with, but there's like radiation, heat waves, and ice that you have to survive.
It's not too hard to survive.
Bases. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it says that there's no serious news about GTA 6 change because it's too dark. Because
Yeah.
he does a gaming news channel, but it comes on at like 7:00 in the morning my time. So I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
so-
I'm just entering REM sleep. What
Yeah,
are you-
outside of that one rumor I ran across earlier this week, there's nothing really there on it. I just thought I'd mention it. So
Yeah.
Anonymous
Like-
sources say.
yeah, anonymous
Yeah.
sources pretty much was like, oh yeah, they had to change the story. Yeah, it was like, nah, that's a rumor, that's BS. Somebody's just fishing for it.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah. So links, of course, for everybody is down in the description down below if you want to go check them out. We do this every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, unless something happens and I can't, and then I will tell you on Twitter like an hour beforehand that we're not doing it. So
That's actually sooner than some of us find out. 'Cause,
I'm rubbing off on you,
some of
Zia.
us are just sitting in the back room like, hey, where's Zio? So
yeah, and sometimes we're late because I forget it's Friday. And then everybody's like pinging me and everything, and I finally look at my phone and it's been 5 minutes and I'm like, oh shit, I'm on my way. Give me a second. And I'm over here drowning a dupe in like oil or something. Not even thinking about it. But yeah. So what are we doing? Oh wait, yeah, I'm streaming next month like a video game, a real video game, guys. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the best stream ever. Best stream ever. Chad's also gonna stream it, but it's not gonna be as good as mine. But Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, releases on the 30th. Which means I'll probably try and stream it that night after work, and then I will be streaming it on Wednesday. So
you say yours is going to be better?
That's right. Mine's going to be the best stream ever.
Wrong.
No. He said it was the best. It's the best he ever seen.
You are fake news.
I need a soundboard.
If you guys want to know the truth about Zio,
China.
Listen. I've got a thing for that.
I didn't say that. He said it.
Yeah. Well, I have an intro for that.
Oh, you got an intro for Final Fantasy Tactics?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, you got me all excited. Like, oh hell yeah!
I was about to be like, and Meg's gonna die.
Oh, I can't see them now because whatever reason. Anyway, no, I have an intro for like my videos or stuff. It was my Chinese safe intro.
Oh,
back in the day. Let me see. I bring that up.
So, Chad, what are you doing this week?
I am actually going. Oh God, I got so many things. So I got into the Sonic Racing play test. I'm going to see about maybe doing a little bit of that. It's probably not going to be a lot, but it might be like one stream.
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know.
Well, I'll be honest. I've been playing off stream today because I got in today, and I'm like, holy shit, this is good. This is fun.
Really?
It's graphically amazing.
Huh.
And it's tiny. It is optimized. It's like 6 gigs.
What are the platforms?
PC. I think it's PC, Nintendo, and I'm not sure if it's on Xbox or PlayStation, but I know it's PC and Nintendo.
What about Switch?
That's what I'm saying. Nintendo Switch.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's for me.
But other than that,
It's been a long stream.
It plays a lot like where you could customize your vehicle. You even get power-ups you unlock, and you can even put decals on the vehicle. Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. So it's everywhere.
I found
All
it.
All right, go ahead, Zia.
So
I bought you time.
Yeah, here it is. The intro
Chinese.
number 5 Blizzard Chinese safe version. See, I have one of those.
Jeez, I got a intro. Oh,
No sound.
no sound again, but I know what audio is playing.
Oh,
but-
there's no sound. Yeah, because I did the thing. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wake up to it.
The Chinese safe version of my intro. My old intro.
I remember that.
Blizzard was sucking the dick of China so hard.
Yeah.
than the regular one.
Yeah, guys, if you want a news show that comes on basically every day of the week, Switzerland Play It does gaming news at 7 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm not conscious, but for you guys on the East Coast, that is 10 a.m. So if that's what you're into, slightly less salty, a little bit less distractions.
If that's your kink in the morning.
Yeah, I'm already at work, so
10 a.m. EST.
That's 10 a.m. Eastern, right?
Yeah, I'm just waking up at that
No,
point.
I'm just repeating.
At work. Okay. I mean, I've been at work at that point for a while, but it's when I start to finally function and think for a second.
But dude, I'm not even conscious to like slightly less salty.
Slightly less salty.
Yeah. I say all the words. You say all the words, but you don't have the attitude, my dude. Like,
ow, you're damn, Meg.
Oh, jeez.
It's kind of mild mannered,
Hey, you know what? That's a good demeanor to have. Jeez, I can't think of the fucking word. So, what else are you doing, Zio?
Oh, aside from that, surviving work, I guess. I'll have the little short things that I do where we do news in like 60 seconds for a quick moment.
That's called bite-sized news for everybody because he's not going to remember.
No, he's not.
I won't.
Follow him on the TikToks, the X, and the whatever the hell.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on the TikToks. I'm on the X. I'm on the YouTubes, the Twitch, the Instagrams.
We won't hold all that against them though.
The links, of course, for all that is down in the description down below if you want to catch any of that stuff. Generally, I'll try and record one of those bite size at work in the middle of my shift when I get a chance to, and then I'll just upload it to all the places. So.
And I am only on Rumble, and I am only on Rumble on Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays on my own channel, Meg Live. I'm playing through Jak 2 terribly. Switz can attest to that. I cannot drive. There is no traction on these Zoomers. I swear, you turn a corner and it just keeps going. It's awful. It's the worst. Anyway, and I am terrible at it. So, come. Have a laugh. Yell at me. It's okay. This is fine. So I'm playing that right now. Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm here on Fridays from 5 to 7 Pacific time when Zio remembers. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so Rumble has apparently just kicked me out of everything.
What?
Like, no, it is acting like I'm a guest in here.
You are a guest. You're
apparently I'm a guest in my own show because I don't have access to the outro or nothing.
Okay, when you get a chance, if you're struggling to shut it down, the lower right corner there should be like 3 dots or something, and you can force shut down.
No, I don't have access to it. I've got the end stream button in the upper right or upper left.
Yeah.
But that I don't even know if that functions, but I can't roll the outro or nothing.
Okay, well
we're gonna hard outro then. We do this every week, guys. Every
week.
Yeah.
We'll
and there's always some hilarity. So
now the question is, did that end the stream?
I don't think you did, my guy.
No. I was about to say, well, I guess fuck what I'm doing this week.
Wait, were you gonna do something?
Didn't I already ask you?
No, you two went first, then me. Well, goodbye, Zio.
No, I asked you when he was looking for his thing, and you were talking about Sonic Team Racing, and you didn't say anything else.
Oh no, I because he came back. I was buying him time. I wasn't doing what I'm doing.
Oh, you weren't answering my question.
No,
honestly?
I didn't even hear your question. I was buying him time. her time, him time.
Okay, I have access to everything again. I'm
Okay.
back.
No.
I'm in charge.
So yeah,
once again, I have the power.
yeah, I'll quickly run through it. I'm doing Sonic Team Racing for one stream. I'm going to do Okami again. Calm down, Meg. I'm going to be doing No Man's Sky. And if you guys have seen the amazing art that V Draws on X has done for my channel, it is amazing thumbnails. The Okami thumbnail.
Yeah,
she's done the thumbnail for my Phantasy Star Online live stream, and I absolutely love that one. That one is so amazing. It's actually our characters in the game.
Yeah.
And then believe she's going to try and get me a thumbnail for Final Fantasy Tactics in the style of Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
One of those.
Just...
So I can talk to her. Maybe you can commission her.
Yeah, that requires
I dressed
paying you
that.
money. Anyway,
but other than that,
hey Meg, you want to draw me a thumb? I'm just kidding.
So yeah, I'm going to be doing that and harassing these guys on every Friday. And good luck getting that restraining order, bitches.
All right, now we can hard outro, right?
All right.
All right, let's
guys.
go. Try it again.